to go get his list. Skylar, tell the people at home who's making it to the playoffs.
We start
NFC,
AFC or
AFC, Super Bowl. Run them down, all of them.
I'll start with the NFC. You've got the Packers at the number 1 seed. I think getting Micah Parsons. They were 11-6. I've got them at 12-5 now. The first matchups I've got the 2-seeded Philadelphia Eagles and the 7-seed Washington Commanders. I've got the 3-seeded Atlanta Falcons, the 6-seeded San Francisco 49ers. And then I've got the 4th seed, the Arizona Cardinals, and the 5th seed, the Detroit Lions.
So he does have one that's different than us. Neither one of us had Arizona in.
I don't.
You have
most
Arizona
people don't.
Why do you have Arizona Cardinals? Why do you love Jonathan Gannon, who cost me a Super Bowl?
Because I believe in
ago?
Jonathan Gannon's defense. I think the defense is going to take a big step forward this year. I think Will Johnson
hard to take a step back. It's hard to take a step back. Weren't they like bottom in the league?
I mean, they were around the bottom of the league, absolutely. I think Arizona's going to surprise some people. I think the NFC West is weaker than it is strong. I think that's pretty
crazy.
open. The only team out there I really worry about is San Francisco.
Because I had the other 3 NFC West teams in.
No, yeah.
Literally almost exactly the opposite. Almost mathematically the opposite. So yeah, okay. Packers, the Eagles, nobody's impressed with those picks, right? So the big one that you're going to ride through the season is the Arizona Cardinals. Wow. Holy cow. That's actually kind of spicy.
I think Kyler Murray's going to hold it together this year. I think he's going to take a step back from the video games. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have a huge year. I think James Conner and Trey Benson are going to carry most of the offense.
Preach.
What about your boy Trey McBride?
No, and Trey McBride, yeah. I mean, tight end 1 season coming.
So you think Trey McBride's going to have a more prolific season than Brock Bowers?
I wouldn't be surprised by it. I think Geno Smith's going to take more big shots than we're ready for. I think Dante Thornton Jr. is going to step up and be a big part of their receiving game.
You are making a lot of friends in Phoenix today. This is super exciting. I'm super excited to get this up. And now let's go to the AFC. I'm ready to hear whatever sort of dark horse you have coming out of here.
Well, so the AFC, you got Baltimore, the 1 seed. They're 14-3. I don't see much bad news coming on Baltimore. My 2 seed, I've got the New England Patriots winning the AFC East, going 12-5, really firing on all cylinders, playing the 7-seeded Chargers. I've got the 3rd seed Kansas City Chiefs and the 6th seed Buffalo Bills. And then I've got the 4th seeded Houston
6th seed
Texans
Buffalo Bills
and the 5th seed Cincinnati Bengals.
You do know, hang on. You do understand that the Patriots are in the same division as the Buffalo Bills. And
I understand that. I have the Bills going 11-6. I've got the Patriots at 12-5.
Okay. Not wearing his fan hat. Don't let the shirt fool or the jersey fool you guys.
The Red Sox hat is close enough.
He's wearing a Commanders outfit I've ever seen.
He's wearing a Commanders shirt or jersey, but he is a New England Patriots fan.
Absolutely. I just like Jaden Daniels. That's
fair weather. That's fine.
Okay, so Super Bowl matchup and pick.
If you say the Arizona Cardinals versus the New England Patriots, I'm coming through this goddamn screen right now.
Not that crazy. I've got the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's fucking
really
wild.
Yeah,
Did you do this shit where they have like that dog that bounces the ball down the stairs to pick the hockey games? You know about that?
I trust
that
my
dog's usually right. And so who wins?
I've got the Packers winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I quite enjoy that. Wow.
So you want me to run down my shit again real quick, just a refresher?
Yeah.
Because you want like this grand entrance.
I don't want a grand entrance.
You want a finale. You want to wait to the last second. You want to put as much shit and obstacles in the way before you get there. I'm not as cool as Skylar because I didn't do the seeding. I'll tell you like the division winner, and you guys can figure out who's what. But AFC East, Bills. AFC North, Ravens are going to win it. Bengals are going to be a wild card. AFC South, Jags. AFC West, I'll say Chiefs win. Chargers, Broncos are wild cards. and I have the Ravens representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. NFC East, Eagles. NFC
Go Birds.
South, Falcons. NFC West, I'm taking the Seahawks to win the division.
Seahawks.
49ers and Rams to be wild cards. NFC North, I'm going to take the Chicago Bears to win it. Packers as a wild card. And I have the Baltimore Ravens against the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl with
The Bird Bowl.
Ravens winning. So it's not really a dark horse type thing, but that's just what I think.
Crazy. We love the Bird Bowl. We love the Bird Bowl. Let's see what I got. Can you guys still see me when I do this?
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
I don't know, because my screen goes all weird for a second because I have it up on a notes app. And again, so
that
we
was
actually
just another
go,
obstacle to like delay it a little bit more.
there's
Oh
no,
shit,
there's
I
no
gotta go, guys.
Oh shoot, Amazon's here. I gotta go. No. Now there's too much of a buildup. Because
You did it to yourself.
We actually, I did. So we went from Skyler, who actually had like the seating and literally the records in the divisions. I even think he had yards there. I even think he had like turnovers in there. And then we have Zach, who's doing the divisional winners. And I just have a list of teams, and I'm just gonna throw it out there because guarantee all these people are making the playoffs. How they get there, I don't care how they get there. It's also about as chalky as it can get, and I have one that's a coin flip because I can't commit to anything in my life. But so for the Ravens, spoilers for the AFC, I have the Baltimore Ravens, I have the Buffalo Bills, I have the Kansas City Chiefs, I have the Denver Broncos, I have the Cincinnati Bengals, I have the Chargers, and I have the Texans going to the playoffs. So we differ a little bit there.
Just
Zach.
on Jags and Texans, that's it.
Just on Jags and Texans, right? But we also are both very high, obviously, on the AFC West, as you can see, right? And then for the NFC, I have the Detroit Lions going. I have the Philadelphia Eagles going. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going. I have the LA Rams going. I have the Minnesota Vikings going. I have the Green Bay Packers going, and I have the Commanders going. If I had to bet, I would say the Super Bowl matchup is going to be the Baltimore Ravens, because I'm a follower, and the Green Bay Packers. I'm really quite high.
You're not putting your own team in there?
I'm not. I hate the Philadelphia Eagles. If you ever listen to me, I never bet on them. I will root for them. I have no faith in them. I have no faith in them. They have a very, very hard. I don't know if you looked at the first 5-6 games. There's a very real chance we come out 1-5. Just so you know.
I mean, yeah, very, very tough schedule.
Incredibly difficult schedule. That's the one thing is if I was swapping one of those, I would swap the Vikings for the 49ers, believe it or not, even though I hate them and they're the worst team in all of professional sports, because they actually have, I think, maybe one of the easiest schedules in the NFL. Like if you look at it, it's very, very soft, and as long as they can stay healthy, there's a chance. But the Vikings were fun. Throw it in there for our boy JJ McCarthy. Hopefully he shows out. So it's gonna be Ravens versus Packers in the Super Bowl, and Ravens are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I still have a problem with the Bucs